Hello, my name is Satish Palil. I'm a buyer's agent. I'm based in Melbourne. I run a property buyer's advisory services called BuyersHub. Today, I'll explain 8 reasons why buyers use buyers or property advisory services. Normally, okay, this is my, some people come to me for what reason? That's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, majority when they don't know how to value a property. They have seen a property in Brisbane for $700,000 and were ready to buy. Then they saw another property very similar and asking only $550,000. Now they are confused. It's because property values, property's value is actually who is determining property's value. Seller is saying, okay, I want 700 for this property, and the other seller is saying, I want 550 for this property. That's a value then, it's not like biscuit. Biscuit, we know it has barley, it has water, it has sugar, that sort of thing. So raw materials we can add up and say, okay, total raw material cost is $2, and I'm selling it for $2.50. So that's how you can value biscuit, but not property. Property is just what they are asking. So people don't know how to value the property. So majority are coming to us mainly because of that. Number 2, when they are really frustrated dealing with real estate agents. So real estate agents, when we see them, they are not actually representing you. They are actually sales agents. They're very charismatic. You'll forget yourself and confuse you whether you are they are representing you or the seller. They will tell you a price, and when it comes to auction, then it's sold for 100K more. Now okay, it's too late. Okay, this guy is not actually working for me. So that's number 2 reason when you are really frustrated dealing with real estate agents. Third, sick of missing out on property. They saw this beautiful house in Perth and within budget. By the time you do all the due diligence and checked it has flood, bushfire, crime, etc., you took approximately 7 days, and then you put an offer, calling, okay, hey agent, I want to do this. I want to buy this, and I'm offering say $550,000, but she's saying, okay, sorry, it's already been under offer now. Most of the places where we are buying, properties are sold because it's hot market, sold like in 1 day, 1 day. Number 4, confused with the entire process. If you're worried about legal issues, worried about making mistakes or missing any important steps, then you probably need a buyer's agent. And the number 5 reason, lots of people comes to us saying that, okay, as Adish, I'm in Melbourne and I can't go and do all the inspections there in Perth and Brisbane. How can you help? So that's another set of people who don't know anyone over there. Like there is so many other people involved in buying a property, like building inspector, pest inspector, property managers, legals, solicitors, so many other professionals. So if you are here in Melbourne or Sydney and you want to buy any other places, then you have to probably go and speak to a buyer's agent. And this number 6 reason, concerned they are not seeing all the property. Sometimes you probably can handle few inspections, but how many inspections you can go? What if you already making a decision here and there are a couple of other properties there right next to it, and they are much better than this property and much cheaper than this property? So that's another reason, number 6. Number 7, some people prefer to outsource to an expert, like tax file returns, court cases. Court cases we can do by ourselves, but we always go to a lawyer. And by the time, some people are very busy too. Some very busy. They think that they have time, but they have so many other things. They have kids, they have jobs, they have other things. Here, not like in our place. We don't get any help. We have to do all by ourselves. Someone has to help. And who is there? If you want to discuss a property to a friend, he has time. He'll listen to you probably 1 or 2 times. Then after that, they'll say, okay, sorry, I'm busy for something else. They also have their own life. So some people prefer to give it an expert. If you are delaying for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, by the time property will go $50,000 to $60,000 or to $70,000. So that is also a loss. So that is point number 8. And the last point 8 is decision making. Some people know everything. They know so many things, but again, when we find a property and tell them, okay, hey, this is a property which I am recommending you, They say, oh my God, this has this many things, you know, and they missed it, you know, they have seen it and they ignored it and continued searching. So when we say it's like our RAS, you know, in the brain. If you have if you purchase a red Ferrari, then only you'll start seeing red Ferraris. Otherwise, you'll never see a red Ferrari in the street. But once you purchase a car of red Ferrari, then you'll see only red Ferraris everywhere. Oh my God, there's a red Ferrari, there's a red Ferrari. So, but because the brain is tuned to that now. So like that, we can see the properties because we are doing this every day. And people pay only money to say yes. You know, sometimes they know so many things. Again, this is about decision making. Only to say yes. They will send me the property and still pay the fees. Okay, Sadish, how is this property? You know, I like this property. Then I'll check all those checks and say, okay, compared to this is a much better property. So just for decision making, some people engage buyer's agent. So that's my 8 points. And thank you very much for watching.